Okay, I did this a few weeks ago with MAFEX and McFarlane and NECA in regards to Batman figures, Batman figures. It seemed to go over well. We enjoyed talking about it. Let's do Superman today. We got NECA, MAFEX, or MAFEX. We have Mezco. We have McFarlane. Why do I talk weird sometimes? I'm sorry. Let's talk about which is my favorite, and we can all tell me I'm nuts, or you can all tell me I'm nuts today on Toy Gains.
Hey! Oh! Toy Gains! Toy Gains!
Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Let's start with the Mezco Superman. This Fortress of Solitude base comes with the Mezco Reeve Superman, which I didn't want to discuss because I like the NECA one better overall. But this is a nice comic figure that comes with comes with 7 heads. And I know the proportions are always weird with Mezco. He doesn't have that big head syndrome, but he's stumpy. He's a stumpy guy. He's a stumpy 6-inch figure. If you look at this Marvel Legend, you see how he's jacked though. He's supposed to be jacked. That's a poor example to have side to side. He does really look nice on camera here. And he comes in a lot of stuff, and I don't have it in the video either. You know, Bones of the Necrozo, he said it best when he said, when the honeymoon is over and you put all the extra heads and accessories away and you're left with just the figure, that's what counts and that's what matters. And I really like that way of looking at it. And I totally agree. At the end of the day, the figure is what matters, not the accessories, although they are very cool. This guy is going to be right there as a top Superman figure. Problem is, he's pricey, and if you want the Trinity, if you want the Justice League, Jesus Christ, the Justice League, you're talking 150, you're talking like over $1,200 for the Justice League. And that's an issue. Price is king. That's an issue. Still, this is a great soups. Boom. MAFEX or Rex and Effects. I got this in a trade because I wanted to see what the hype was about. And then I got the Hush Batman that was featured in my last video. And you know what? He's fun. But I don't think he's that much more spectacular than what McFarlane offers. You can get the whole Dark Knight line in a horse for under $100. And to me, it's not always about quantity, as I choke almost, for fuck's sake. Some people might be quality over quantity. I don't think the quality is that much better. He's very fun. I would recommend getting him if you are only going to have like 10 figures here, 10 figures there. But I'm someone who needs the entire Justice League. I need all the villains. I'm a nut. So I can't recommend him. But I don't think he's not nice. I don't want to... And he suffers from the big man hands. I don't want you to think that I'm hating on MAFEX. I'm not. I'm going to get the Daredevil when he comes out. Because I like Daredevil. If you really like just Superman, though, I'd say go for it. Not my top figure, though. Here's my NECA Reeve Superman, which I think it captures the body shape of Reeve much better than Mezco did. I think the head is better. It's a fantastic Superman figure. I will never get rid of this. This stays in my top 3 as we get to my favorite. He's got to stay there. But he's not a comic Superman. And this, you know, even though I pulled him out, I really wanted this to focus on comic-inspired Superman figures, but I did have to mention that he's one of my favorite. I felt like the video wouldn't be complete without him in there. That makes sense? And that brings me to McFarlane. And this is the part of the show today where you might get mad at me because I'm gonna pull a wild card. You might get pissed. I know I'm gonna get in the comments. I can already foresee them. Like, oh, and it's fine. Listen, as long as you don't call me names or say my hobby. Somebody told me the hobby is like worthless hobby. I fucking got rid of that guy. I mean, obviously we don't agree with him. Here's where we're going to get a little weird. This is Soups 1000. I completely think that for $20, this is as good as every figure I just mentioned. The Mezco, even the Reeve by NECA. I think this head portrait is fantastic. I think for $20, it's really good. I really like the sculpted S. I like that red. It pops. It's nice. But as time went on, people noticed some things that were they were kind of off. Single jointed elbows, which isn't good for a Soups because you want to get him into some poses, flying around and doing some stuff. And he kind of has chicken legs. He has scrawny legs. So I fixed all that. And here's where things are going to get weird and you're not going to like my decision. Okay, so let me tell you what I have right here. The legs, the trunks, this bottom half of the torso, the arms are from a $20 Hush Superman. $20 that I already liked. Comes with a flight stand. I always like getting the flight stands. I glue them in place so nothing bends ever again, and I think they're great for the price. Do I like the line in the pants? No, I think it's dumb. The other one doesn't have that. I like the collars though, and I like these beefier legs. I like the double jointed elbows. This is Soups Hush Superman. This Superman from the chest and the head is the Superman from the Atomic Skull 2-pack, which I think is just it's a reuse of Lex Luthor, but it's a badass, wild fucking figure, okay? Purple is really unique. You never see it all purple, matte and chrome. He's a badass figure, worth getting. The 2-pack is worth getting because that Soups 1000 repaint in this blue is nice. And this is a nice classic head sculpt. So you have two Superman figures combined. Still, that 2-pack is $50. That Hush Superman is $70. I know this is a lot, but you're getting 3 figures, and let me keep getting to it. That cape is from OT Customs. You don't have to do that. I did that on my own. I like cloth capes. I think it looks good. Now, the thing about McFarlane figures and having extras, and this is where I'm going to lose you guys because not everyone customizes. Like I said, you can call me a moron or disagree. Well, don't call me a moron. You can disagree with me. So now I have these skinnier legs and I have these trunks. The cool thing about McFarlane is this. I can now use these trunks and give this New 52 style Bizarro red trunks. You know what I mean? You could use all these parts. And that's the fun in McFarlane. I can't do that with Mezco. I can't really do that with MAFEX. Definitely can't do that with NECA. All these parts are universal, so you have your playroom, man. You have like you could Frankenstein all these things to how you want the figure. I don't like these new style trunks. Now I have extra parts. Now all of that together with this Superman now brings me to this, the Trinity. I completely believe this is the best Batman figure money can buy. I love the sculpt, love the head portrait. It's my favorite color scheme. I think he's a 10 out of 10. You don't need to add the cloth cape. That's my own doing. That's my own preference. I like cloth capes. This Wonder Woman figure, I think there's a few things holding her back, but she has a really nice butt, and I do like the head sculpt. I don't like that you can't really move it. And besides that, I like everything else. She's a 9 out of 10. My Superman, even if you didn't do anything and you just got the Atomic Skull 2-pack, he's a great figure. I wanted him beefier legs, and it also makes him taller. Listen, I know. Maybe the Mezco one is better. Maybe the MAFEX one is better. The Reeve NECA one is definitely better. I just like having these three together And that's what kind of factors into it. I know that's cheating. I know it's not fair, but who cares? It's just toys. This is my favorite Superman figure in my collection. Hope you enjoyed the vid. Tonight at 6 p.m., I will be on the Yo Jerk channel with Tim and Brian. We're going to talk about all the newest releases and we're going to have some fun. Please join us tonight at 6 p.m. If you like this Plidio, I try to combine please and like the video. Man, I'm spent, worked a long day. If you like the video, please leave a like. It helps the stupid freaking algorithm. I know I sound like every other YouTuber, but it is what it is. I enjoy this. I enjoy getting subs. I enjoy talking to everyone. So if you don't mind, drop that like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I know we're going to disagree on this, but you got to admit, he looks fucking nice, right? Am I crazy? As always, take care, have fun.